Dr. Stone.
So anyway, as I was saying, for the third time,
You'll notice that he sounds a little different. It's because we tried filming this twice with his laptop, and he was just like.
it happens. It happens. It's probably nothing too big. It's probably just
No, it's
something weird.
probably like a conspiracy. The government's shutting down your Wi-Fi. You specifically.
Yeah, I don't know why they
Too
were
much
coming
lolly hentai.
up. Oof! Imagine me reading Holly Lolly hentai unironically.
Implying, by the way, that he takes off days of the month at least once a day to read an ironic lolly hentai. Just for good old time's sake, sip some tea. You know what? I'm not gonna get into it. You just fap to what you want to fap to, as long as it's like not
Legal.
Yeah, as
Legal.
long as it's very legal. That's all.
Very
As legal could be.
as legal can be.
Back to
hentai
Dr.
back there.
Stone.
So anyway,
Bro, I wanted to say, like, this fucking page here, when he's
please.
like, it's Senku, and like it's the full like page of just his head with his cool ass looking headphones and like the mic setup he's got. It's just so wholesome because like this character is fascinating because he's the villain, but he's definitely like I can see now that he knows them, he's gonna like halt this whole situation. He's gonna call in Senku. And, like, it's going to be more of a Tsukasa-type villain, where, like, him and Tsukasa didn't get off on, like, a bad foot immediately. At first, they were like, hey, let's work together. We got no reason to fight. But eventually, something's going to happen where they start to kind of, like, it's going to break down. And it's probably going to be because of a difference of morals and a difference of where they want the world to go, you know?
Yeah, he's made it very clear that, like, he wants to take over the world. Like, I've never seen a more clear cut. Like, I have to give the guy respect, right? Like, he's not bullshitting. Like,
He's not. Yeah,
like,
it's not like he's not trolling. It's similar to the lolly hentai scenario we said earlier. He is not ironically talking about taking over the world. He's
legitimately like, he's like, hey, so if you were been back into the caveman world, what would you do? Oh, I'd fucking rule over them as a god.
Within like a week, that actually happens, and he's like, well, I said I would.
Like, you gotta give the man credit. He does it. He knows what he wants. Knows what he wants.
I do respect that on some level, you know? Like, he's not, like, wishy-washy. He's not like, well, I was clearly trolling. Like, I would never do that. No, he's like, sweet, let's do it.
It's concerning and respectable at the same time,
Yes.
In some ways, in many ways,
That's the perfect way to describe it. And his character is going to be fascinating because, like, I'm sure I've said this a bunch, but, like, the main thing that draws me to these recent chapters is just the fucking moral gray zones of all of this. Because we have both of these characters, Senku and Zeno, are, like, very hypocritical in a lot of ways in terms of, like, what they would allow, what they wouldn't allow, yada, yada. Zeno more so here because, like, it's just like I've seen some villains that like they murder and they'll kill, but they kind of like make up for it by saying like, hey, you know, I have a steadfast rule. You get in my way, you die. You know what I mean? That whether that be my own family, my friends, I'm gonna kill you no matter what because my goal is more important. Whereas Zeno here, he was willing to just kill these randos until it was someone he knew, which is like grade 1 hypocrisy. You know what I mean? Because like if you spend even 3 seconds thinking about that, well, okay, these may be randos, but like just as I have this deep friendship with Senku, let's say this is Bob Johnson. I don't know. I was trying to think of a stupid name. Bob Johnson down the street. I don't know Bob Johnson, but like someone loves Bob Johnson like I love Senku, but I'm gonna kill him anyway, right? Like there's no. He doesn't have that like. It's just such hypocrisy. Like the fact that he's like, yes, murder these people. They're kids? Don't care. Fucking snipe them in the head. Oh, it's Senku? Stop. Let's fucking have a party. Like it's wild, the hypocrisy.
Yeah, and it's crazy to me too because it's just like now you have a situation right here to where he's like, he's like, okay, so let me think about this for a second, right? So I know Senku. But I'm just like, because I like it too, how he's just like, don't shoot, it's a decoy. I know it's like it's so good. Like the dynamic is so good.
It is. Like this is gonna be my favorite villain in the whole series. I'm saying it right now. Like already like him better than Tsukasa. Already like him better than fucking Ibara. Like this guy's gonna be great.
Oh my god! And what's great about it too is the fact that. Like they're opposites in many ways, and yet like they have I want to see the dynamic here.
Mm-hmm, bro.
So now that they know who each other are, like, what's the plan? Right?
Exactly. Because, and you know, what have we been talking about consistently for the last couple chapter reviews of this series? It's Senku's like really shaky morals, right? And like, so what's going to be great is when they're talking, it's going to be a two bird with one stone scenario. We're going to see the extent of which Zeno is really all about this world taking over shit. When someone he respects says, "Hey, I'd rather not do that," and we're going to see Senku and where he draws his line, right? Like, what is his line that he draws? Because we've pointed out many times that he makes friends with some bad people, you know, corrupt cops, fucking like,
murderers,
magma.
Like, this dude, like, oof.
You know, he gives me a vibe of the guy that'd be like, yeah, you know, sure, let's revive fucking Donald Trump, I guess. Point being, he takes a very like, I'm gonna step back approach morally, right? But he can't anymore. Like, the author's gonna do what is one of the best things you can do with your character: push them, challenge them. You know what should happen to Emma? Sorry, never gonna let it go.
You can't challenge it.
Because I knew you would have. You would have said it if I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
But anyway, though, like that, so it's great, right? Because like Senku is going to be brought to a place now where, because I guarantee it, right? Like the emails they had, the vibe that I got from the flashback was that Senku never really like. He never really gave in to all that like peer pressuring about like ballistic missiles. Like, it seems like Zeno would answer his question and then like drop like a PS, by the way, same technology as ballistic missiles, and if you learn that, you can be like a warlord. You know, and then Senku kind of would just roll his eyes like, I don't care, bro. You know what I mean? So like, I imagine the vibe I get from those emails is probably that like Senku would be like, oh, thanks for the help with this thing. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about with the missiles, but whatever. You know, he never really, I don't think that Senku did this whole email like, sir, I find that repugnant. And no, he probably was just like, okay, weirdo, whatever. So like, I imagine somewhere in Zeno's head, he's like, oh, I can still convince Senku. He's going to come in and be my right-hand man. We're going to be some science bros right there. Oh, we're going to take over the world together. I just feel like he's going to bring in Senku and think like, oh yeah, now that Senku's not a dumb, innocent kid anymore and he's an adult, he'll see it like I do. We can fucking mold the world in our image. And Senku is the ultimate fucking neutral. He's like, no, bro, I just want to like return it to normal and get back to fucking like, you know, studying like, I don't know, tree bark on my Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's gonna just like, Zeno's gonna probably melt down at that. He's probably be like, what? The one guy I thought that would get my vision, you know?
Yeah. Oh god, he does seem like that type of character too. He definitely seems like that type of character. The type just to be like, you're a fool, Senku. We can rule the world together, but you're too foolish to realize it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's interesting too because like it's not like he's alone though, because like it's the Stanley. Oh shit! Hold on, my laptop's running out of battery. I always do this. Anyway, Stanley is implied to be like not even implied. Like they just say it. Like he's a longtime childhood friend of Zeno here. And I did find it funny. It was kind of clunky dialogue. It was clunky dialogue. He's like, Stanley, my childhood friend. Like, who the fuck are you saying that to? Like, do you ever introduce people like this is I don't know. How long have you known Jessa?
Let's see, for almost 9 years.
You go up to Jessa like, Jessa, my friend I met in middle school. How are you today? Like that was funny ass dialogue. I was like, okay, probably could have introduced that a little bit better. But essentially, yeah, he's been friends with the Stanley guy for a long time. It wasn't just like the vibe I got last chapter, and I'm sure I missed some detail because I always do. I got the vibe that he was just like a fucking general in the army, and like, you know, they were meeting because he was a top scientist, and as you do. But no, they've known each other since kids. So I wonder how much Stanley is like on board with this like world domination thing, because I mean he's working with him, but like, is it like I'll work with you because I have nothing else to do, because I've just woken up and now like the only thing I can do to survive is follow the guy who's smart? Or is he really on board with this like, yes, world domination, let's go?
I don't think he cares. I think he reminds me of a character who's just like, a little bit of Toga, right? Like not so much like personality wise, but like
like life's too hard, so fuck it.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say life's too hard.
Well,
More so like the moral sense is like I just want to. I wouldn't say maybe like more like Yoshikage Kira, not in like personality, but like in drive, right? Like I
just live in whatever world is presented to him.
Yeah, like he just wants to chill. He doesn't want to do anything hard
just
work.
Wants to kill. Like, just wants to snipe some fucking heads off.
Yeah, he's just like a soldier who's like who's following orders, right? He's just like, oh, whatever. It sounds like a headache.
Oh god, I'm about to say something real controversial, Thurman.
Let's get it.
Just like a typical fucking like soldier meathead. Like I just want to follow orders.
Oh, he is for sure. He
just point at who you want me to shoot. That's all I need in life: a gun and a man to kill.
It's interesting because I'm like, okay, you have this guy, right? You have this guy who's just essentially. I guess that's what type of vibe I get from him because it doesn't look like he gives a shit. Like he's just following orders from. Doesn't. Like he's just following orders just because he's just like you're like, hey, yo, go snipe this guy. You're like, oh, okay.
and he's your bro, right? Like that'd be like if if you were somehow really good at sniping, which is the last skill I ever see you getting good at. But like,
yeah, I don't know really.
So like you're just a master sniper, and then like this happens to us, and I'm like, all right, Thurman. Like I'm not smart or anything, but I imagine I would take the Senku role.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's too much of a headache.
I would. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a panicker. Like I would definitely. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it, but I'd certainly try my best. But if you had some skill, I imagine you'd do the same thing. Like, all right, Thurman, go gather food while I sit here and draw like a roadmap. I don't know. I just feel like he's going with the flow. Like you said. I think he's just like, fuck it. You're my friend. You're my bro. We've been through a lot. Also, like, what do you think about the ship? Like a lot of people are saying they might be fucking.
Yeah, I made that joke earlier.
Oh, was it you? But now, like, look at the cover. The color. The color page is like, I don't know, man.
You never know. I mean, there could be some
just
innuendo
once,
there.
Give me a manga that's I know that they exist, but like a current running shonen manga that's brave enough to fucking just come out and be like, yeah, these two slamming each other in the ass every night. Like, just fucking say it. Don't be a baby.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it really just depends. Like, we'll have to see. So it could just be like really, really close friends, right? Mm-hmm. Because you can't just assume.
Childhood friend, that's a hentai tag, bro. Like, everyone loves the childhood friend to romance angle.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's definitely there. I mean, shit.
I wonder, man. I do. I want to. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. I'm trying to think of like a recent manga I've read with like a gay relationship. Like, none in Chainsaw Man that I can think of, right? And then
there's plenty. The lady.
Chainsaw Man?
Yeah. The lesbian.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. The fucking she died, so she like erased from my brain. I meant like alive characters, but I guess that's like barely into the cast. So you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Okay, wait. How about two dudes? It's always the lesbians they go to because that sells.
I know some gay. I've seen some manga with gay dudes. I think I just have to remember them.
Okay. Yeah, I like how Thurman's like, bro. There was a whole ass fucking basically hentai color page. How'd you forget that shit?
I mean, to be fair though, there is a whole genre to Yuri and Yaoi. So I mean,
let's just be honest. This is a fucking magazine targeted towards teen boys, and if you're gonna do LGBT representation, it's gonna be girl on girl, obviously, because that sells.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, but I would like to see some brave shit, and also it'd be a good way to fucking normalize that kind of shit. I don't know why I got off into this tangent. I just kind of want. I used to make fun of these people, but I'm falling into the trap of like, give me more gay relationships in fiction. I really used to make fun of these people, but it's kind of addicting once you start. It's like, ooh, interesting. It's like drama. It's like, ooh, spill the tea. Are they gay or are they straight? Let's go.
Yeah, that's actually really funny. I mean, it's interesting. We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he went that route, but
yeah,
for now,
it's not like something I'm like I actually care about. It's just like a cherry on top, just like any.
I just hope. I'm happy the fandom isn't that big, so people can be like, "Oh, he's queer baiting." That's gonna be so annoying.
From a color page too, there's like no fucking hints at it at all, other than this like kind of color page where he's kind of like creeping his diddle fingers down.
Well, I mean, that's all they need though. All they need is like one sort of like shit like this. Like, oh my god, Garrett. It's just like, okay, like, like I get it, more representation is great, but not everything. Like, I'm sorry to sound like a homophobic piece of shit.
You're not though. Don't fall into that. Don't what's the word? Don't like legitimize their narrative. You're not. Yeah.
Like, because it's just like not everything has to be gay. Like, I get it, the representation is good, but not everything.
Just statistic it out, right? Like, all right, what's the statistic? How many gay people are there? And then just like literally, if I was writing something, because I'm like OCD, so I would like want to like mathematically do this. I would look up the stats of like how much of the population is gay. So let's say like I don't know what the stat. Let's say it's 30 out of 100 people are gay. Then I would make 30 out of 100 of my characters gay.
Yeah, and it's crazy too, because I'm just like, okay, well, because I don't mind gay characters. Like,
this conversation's going way too long, but finish your point. Like half this goddamn video is gonna be about like gay ships, just because of a color page.
This is Dr. Tangent, and there's not much. I mean, there's a lot we can talk about, but not really like too much,
Right.
So it's just like,
also the lipstick. Like, let's be honest, that guy's gay.
It's just like,
in the fucking Stone world, one of their priorities was, I need you to make me lipstick, bro. Like, I just don't feel the same without this lipstick. Let's go. Rocking it. Living his best life.
What's crazy about everything, too, is just the fact that, But basically, let me get back to my point. So my point is not, it's like, as long as it's natural. Are you about to do some cringy, like, anti-SJW shit? Because, like, you gotta be, remember, SJWs are just as cringy as anti-SJWs. Oh, bro. Didn't I literally have a whole conversation to you about that?
I know. That's why I said remember. Don't live long enough to see yourself become the villain, bro.
Oh no, I'm good. No, fuck that. I've seen the villains. I've seen Yellow Flash and
fucking Deku Piccolo shit.
bro, even the quartering, bro. Like, I don't know. I forgot that these dudes are legit, but like, if you can't, I'm gonna be real. Like, if you can't, like, if you focus on one subject and then don't realize that your side kind of has cancer to it too.
Oh, for real. Can I give the ultimate? We're on mega tangent right now, but the ultimate fucking example. Can we please talk about the Deku is racist in Jump Force shit? So like there's like a line where Deku's like, green skin, you must be evil or something. I don't even know, something like that. And then like jokingly, a bunch of people on Twitter were like, "Oh my god, racist Deku." There was like fan art of like Deku like pointing out like green skin equals bad. Like, it was a total meme. No one, I skimmed through the entirety. No one was actually mad. And then like this guy did who was it, the quartering? I don't know. Yellow Flash, one of them, did a whole ass video like, I can't believe people are actually, like, a 20-minute video on this whole, like, oh my god, I can't. So fucking it's the worst. Like, stop it. Just in general, stop it. Okay, finish your point and let's move back on to
so my point is that having gay characters is nice and all that, but just don't try to force it, because I'm pretty sure even the LGBT doesn't want to force, like, gay characters and that. It should be natural.
It's a matter, you know what it all comes down to? I think that we try to pretend that, like, forcing gay characters and, like, just good or bad writing is a different thing. No, it's all the same thing. It's just good or bad writing. You know what I mean? So if you write a gay character well, no one will care, except for, like, actual homophobes. You know what I mean? But, like if it's, like, written well, and it's like integrated well and they feel natural, no one's gonna care. It's just gonna be like, sweet, that's awesome. The bad ones are like your J.K. Rowling is perfect, where she's like clearly like, oh fuck, I missed the bandwagon. How do I get the brownie points? And then like arbitrarily adding on like, this one's gay and this one's gay. Like, that is an example of like, it's almost insulting at that point. Like, it's pandering. You know what I mean? That's what Thurman, I think, is trying to say here.
Yeah, basically. This is why I need him. He's the half that I need.
Oh, I come in to save your ass from being misinterpreted, because you know how the internet be.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. So, the ring was important. It was the platinum that let them fucking start off their shit. I also like that, because they were surrounded by a bunch of, like, tough-ass Army CIA dudes that also normally probably wouldn't have had the mental capacity to, like, actually, like, wake up, but they had just heard Stanley's, like, hey, keep your mind active, so that then he got those people. That was cool. Yeah, and it's like you said, you were talking about like Stanley just kind of going along with it. You have fucking Zeno literally like de-opposing, like, we can take over the world. What do you think, Stanley? And Stanley's like, yeah, I think we can. Hello?
Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, I was distracted by something.
Bruh.
Hey, at least I admit it. Okay, I'm not gonna act like I didn't admit it.
Loving
But, you
the
know,
admission
yeah, 'cause
that
it's-
Senku is Luna's type, by the way. Hoping to see more of that.
That's actually really
I don't
funny.
know, Senku, man. It's time to get over your asexualness. I'm not implying that you can actually get over that. It's a joke. Anyway,
Oh, he's gonna get targeted.
seriously, though, I'm just saying, like, a woman that thick doesn't come around that often. And, like, fuck. Jesus fucking. Sorry. Anyway. Look at her. It's, I just want to consensually feel around her waist. Sensually and consensually.
Didn't you just fat my guy? What are you doing?
You don't understand, man. Like the way that he draws women, man, it just does something to me. It's bad. To the point where like I really, you know what? I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I'm not going there.
Just look at bro. Go to. We've talked about this. You're more of a boob man, right, Thurman?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a kind of a thigh ass man now. I've transitioned from the last like 2 years, and like it's just the thing, like it's just the fucking like going from the stomach to like the hips and that how it just gets like wider. Oh my god, it just does something to me. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. That's the tweet.
That's the thing.
That's
Hey,
it.
everyone has kinks, bro. So I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you better not be mad. But I mean, like, if you don't reciprocate, then I look like a fucking lunatic. If I just sell that shit, then you're silent, and then I feel like a freak.
Oh no, bro. You're bro. Everyone has their kinks.
But anyway, the tangents have been strong. Also, I guess basically the last thing here is that Ryusui.
Ryusu.
Sure. He fucking notices the sniper, and now shit's kicking off. Because obviously they can't communicate, at least at the moment. I mean, I assume, he could probably get on the radio and unencrypt his shit. But, like, at least for now, this is kind of an awkward situation because the sniper has just, Stanley just got the orders, hey, don't shoot. So he's actively about to retreat, I imagine. But now it's getting kind of live because they're gonna think, "Oh my God, there's a fucking sniper!" So yeah, it's gonna get awkward.
Yeah. So where do we go from here?
Hopefully, me talking less about how fictional characters make me attracted because I feel like I overdid it and I feel like I came off as weird.
Nah, you're good, bro.
Tell me if I came off as weird in the comments.
I mean, shit. Hey, if we're used to that type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Thurman, you're not helping. You gotta.
Bro, okay, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, it's not,
No,
an
now
issue.
it's not even the. Oh my God. I'm just saying, like, I overdid it. It was too long of the video. This video was literally like 3 minutes of talking about the chapter, and then like, yo, is he gay? Let's talk about gay characters. Let's talk about some thick ass, and we're done.
We're done.
Oh God, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry.
All right, well, I'll give my rating. Definitely 8 out of 10.
8. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, and I love it. And Zeno's gonna be a great character. And bye. Peace.
Peace.